It has been a while since I streamed. Might be months. I want to do my Game Awards voting. There are like 29 categories. So there's going to be like some player's voice. My player voice is going to go to Genshin. Surprise, surprise. I won those Prime Gems. The others though, we already have some nominees. We're gonna go through all of them. Should I just like start it? It's the first game of the year. Yes, it is. Oh my god. Alright, just right into one of the most important categories. Astrobot, Bilateral, Wukong, Eldering, this is one of the controversies. The case used to be that you cannot have DLCs and remakes here. Now it has been changed. Even though I personally haven't played Elden Ring, from what I've seen from other content creators, they say that the DLC is like good, but it's like not revolutionary, you know? If you have Elden Ring here, it's like if Netland was here. But that's like a different category. It's called ongoing category. Game of the year though, a lot of people are saying Balatro is good. I'm gonna be honest, like card games, like for me at least, I don't hate them. One of the reason I failed my calculus back then when I was in university, maybe playing too much Hearthstone on my phone. So I'm nothing against card games, but it just, I don't know, I feel like card games are the game of the year. Maybe that's a bad take. Okay, already starting off with a bad take here. I haven't played Wukong, which is I know I wouldn't like it because I'm not really into the hard type of games. Astrobot is really good, but game of the year, maybe Metaphor. Like Metaphor is the closest that we're gonna have to Persona 6 for a long time. I don't want to give it to DLC or remake again. I think I don't like this change that they made. Black Myth Wukong was big. Like that's a huge game, like a massive game. Actually probably is gonna win it anyways. Personally for me, I'm gonna give it to Metaphor. It's really good. Like the cutscenes, I know it's like a kind of, once gonna do the controversial talking about cutscenes in a gaming category, but the cutscenes are so good. Just so good. It's like an actual series. I'm loving it so much. And also I just like Persona. So yep, Metaphor, there you go. But best game direction, awarded for outstanding creative visions and innovative. How is that different? Okay, I'm actually kind of confused here. So I kind of understand what this category is supposed to be. It's like maybe something is not the best game, but it's like super creative. Like I can actually give you an example. 100% is like Portal, the first one. Not like the most polished, but it's like such an insanely good idea that I'm like, yep, that's probably game direction, but not game of the year. If this is the same type that I am thinking in my head, why do they have the DLC and the remake here? Like, what? Why is it the same? As much as I like Metaphor, that's like a JRPG. Like, it's good, but is it innovation? How would I be able to give, like, what? I mean, it's just Balatro, right? Like, this is crazy. Like, there are so many more games here. What is the next one? Best narrative. Well, why is a remake here? Like, Silent Hill as well. Like, I'm not sure how much they changed. Maybe they changed some. I know, like, Final Fantasy, I think I've heard they changed some things. But there's, like, also a sequel, which I guess, like, could be storytelling, but wasn't that, like, impressive, you know, just, like, more of the same. I'm not sure what to say of this. Like, these are weird categories. I mean, this has to be Metaphor, right? Like, once again, I started playing it on the plane. From the start, it just kind of hooked me on. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Metaphor. The more likely we're gonna get Persona 6, right, guys? This is how it works. No, there's probably like 5 more years of me looking Persona 5. Okay, best art direction. What is the difference between art direction and just game direction? It's like technical achievements. I mean, Astrobot runs on the PlayStation 5 with ray tracing. I kind of was like joking at the start, but do I just give it to Astrobot? You guys know like how the PlayStation controller, like there are like the adaptive triggers, vibration is really good, like you can actually like feel like walking on style. Like how much that counts as like creative and or technical achievement? But on the other hand, Metaphor had like a whole anime. I mean, this is a Game Awards, I guess. So probably would value games more rather than like anime. Yes, so I'm gonna give it to Astrobot. You know what? I like Astrobot, but I haven't really given anything to Astrobot just yet. So this goes to Astrobot for the use of controller, which is like kind of cheating. Like obviously Sony, their own game, they're 100% gonna use their own stuff. So the other games are kind of starting from a disadvantage here. But I mean, if you like counting technological stuff that I just cannot give to anyone else. Best score, oh my god, Astrobot. Am I misremembering? No, like Astrobot was in every single category so far, right? I mean, best score and music. I know there's gonna be like a game sound later on. I'm just like kind of thinking because what music would I listen to on the bus? Which is probably gonna be Stellar Blade. I mean, Astrobot is like kind of the music that I would use in like videos, like with the background, when you like put on some background music. What I would listen is probably Stellar Blade. Oh, that's one. Yeah, so that's what I meant. Okay. I know there is gonna be like audio design as well. Senua's Saga. Hellblade, first one, might have given it to that. The first one was like insane. Like actually the game even tells you to play this game in like a Dolby setting. The way like she's talking in your ears is really insane. However, do I give it to Hellblade 2 as well? Because that's the same thing. I'm definitely hesitating between that one and Silent Hill because like obviously that's a horror game and horror games is always like half of horror games are in the sound. Originally I wanted to give it to Silent Hill, but there's also just a remake. So if I make the argument that I don't want to give it to Hellblade 2 because it's a sequel, I have even less of a debate to do for a remake. So the way it creeps up into your mind is like crazy. Actually, I haven't played the second one, but I played the first one. The first one was insane, and I would assume the second one is the same from all the clips I've seen. Best performance? Okay, I am not sure. I don't even play any JRPG in English, so I haven't played the new Life is Strange. However, I played the previous ones, which is once again, like, do I just give it to Hellblade because the first one, like, is it even fair? And I think they even used the mocap, right? I think I've seen mocap for the first one, so I'm assuming the same is for the second. Like, I'm just gonna give it to Hellblade. Innovation and accessibility. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not playing with accessibility functions. I have seen the Xbox controller, like the accessibility controller, which is really awesome. I think PlayStation is also putting out something similar. But it's definitely Xbox who started it. I don't know about these ones, like I'm not sure, like what have they done? Yeah, it has to be Black Ops, right? Just because of the controller. Like that's the only thing I'm going off. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can't even play this game on that special controller, but I don't know. Games or Impact? Okay, where is Genshin Impact? Life is Strange double exposure. The first Life is Strange is really good for Impact, I think. What is the synopsis here? Is it still with Max? Oh, that's like, oh, I remember now. I remember watching this. Haven't played this one particularly, but I love the first two games in Max, so I am just gonna do this, you know? Yeah, that's my choice. Best ongoing. Okay, where is Genshin though? They put fucking Diablo 4 here and not Genshin? What? Where is Genshin? Hello? Isn't Helldivers came in this year? Wait, what? Helldivers 2 release date February 8, 2024. How is this an ongoing game? Am I just crazy? How is this an ongoing game? And don't tell me this is because the second one, we literally just stated that DLCs and remakes and sequels are now in the Game of the Year category. You cannot have the pie and the cakes or whatever the expression is. Why is it here? It's not an ongoing game. This is a new game. Genshin, I'm just stating here. My choice is Genshin. 100% Genshin. Every single year it would be Genshin. Or No Man's Sky. Actually, No Man's Sky, I think No Man's Sky is gonna be like a later post, but I guess like No Man's Sky would be also, but Genshin, it's always Genshin for me. What are these choices, by the way? I guess like Final Fantasy 14, they're putting a lot of content there as well. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Fortnite, I guess, but okay, I can see why people are mad now. What are these nominations? Community support, I think that's not even a question. That has to be No Man's Sky. I think for years, YouTubers, like these documentary YouTubers are gonna be talking about No Man's Sky. Genuinely bought it at launch. I thought that it was like, alright. Obviously, they lied in a lot of things. For a redemption arc, you have to start on the bottom, and that's how No Man's Sky started. Also, why is no Cyberpunk, by the way? When did Phantom Liberty came out? Okay, that was last year, I guess. Oh my god, time flies, Jesus. I'm obviously giving it to No Man's Sky. Best independent game. Haven't really played either of them. Animal Well, I know. From Donkey, obviously. I mean, is it just Belatro? Like, I literally voted this game to be like the most creative, just in general, from any game ever. I haven't really played the others. And this is like the second time I've seen Neva. I always watch Summer Game Fest and all of those. I always watch Devolver. Oh yeah, I remember now. This is more like Hollow Knight, actually. This is good, like Blue's good, 100%, but I think like as far as like best indie game, I still think like Belatro, even though like I'm not necessarily the one who would just like super play card games anymore. Even then, I think this deserves it. Best debut in the game. Like, so this is just the same? I mean, I guess. Put so many votes into Belatro, oh my god. Best mobile game once again. Okay. Actually, I need my polychromes. If I were to be analytical though, even though these things are now as strong as computers, literally, by the way, my laptop has the same chip as like the new iPads. The line is blurred already. These are not mobile games though. Like these are not, made for mobiles. I'm gonna play a little trick on you, TGA, because by your definition, every single game is playable on a mobile device. Like I can just download any cloud gaming service and literally just play any game. And by the way, what is a mobile device if you're here? I played Metaphor on my Steam Deck. I was in a plane, I was moving, so some would say I was mobile while I was playing it. Purely mobile games. Even though I don't myself play AFK Journey, that is the only mobile game here. This is not a mobile game. This is not a mobile game. Maybe a mobile game, actually I don't even know. Ballots not a mobile game. They are not mobile games! But out of these, like, come on, I'm gonna vote for ZZC because I need my polychromes. But stupid, this is so stupid, man. VR AR, oh my. I mean, I do have a VR headset, but literally the only game I'm ever playing is Beat Saber. What are these games? This looks like scenes from Arcane. I heard from people that the Arkham Shadow is good, but it's like Oculus. I don't have an Oculus, I have a PSVR. I'm gonna give it to Batman, but it just, come on, Beat Saber should have been here. There are not that many AR VR games to just not include previous ones. By the way, Beat Saber always having DLCs. Just observe it out here, Song packs, brand new experience every single day. I guess like if you play on a PC, every single day, new songs in Beat Saber. I'm just saying, should have been there. Best action game. For the combat, maybe Wukong. This is like a Souls-like game, not my type of games, so cannot really differentiate between Wukong and any Dark Souls. However, the moves I've seen were pretty nice. Haven't played Warhammer. Stellar Blade is also good, but I think like if I just look at action, like the moves, the most polished is probably Wukong. The enemies, the action moves, that's probably Wukong. Best action adventure, wait, you just had combat, so you mean, okay, I'm not gonna rate combat now. Traversal puzzle solving. Why is that this whole Why? I mean, it has to be Astrobot. Like, I would say Astrobot, like, in general. Like, if I just had to choose mine from all the options, except for Genshin. Wuthering Waves came out this year, right? Yeah, May. Okay, their process is kind of inspired maybe by another gacha game, let's just put it that way. I had many issues with it. The one thing I was praised in the game for was traversal. But yeah, Astrobot deserves it though. It's really insane platformer. Best RPG, I mean that's just a metaphor, right? I voted for best game of the year, JRPG. That's an easy one. Best fighting game, okay, I haven't really played fighting games as much. 2XKO, I really want to try it out. I actually have an invitation to the beta, but when I click the link, it says, your region is not supported, which I don't understand because I tried it from my EU account, I tried it from my NA account, and I tried it on my Japanese account as well. It's not even here. I don't know what I'm yapping about. From these, I mean, it's to be Tekken. Multiverses is not even this year, is it? What? 2022? What the? They put freaking Multiverses here, a game from 2022. They might as well just put Guilty Gear Strive in here. Might as well. I'm just gonna go to Tekken, I guess. But this is such a bullshit list. Like, why is Multiverses there? Best family. Which game I'm playing with my cat? That is the closest to my family. Recently, I've been playing League of Legends with my cat. I wouldn't necessarily count League of Legends as a family game. Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario. As much as I like Astrobot, like, if it's a family game, that has to be Nintendo. Showtime, which is the better. I haven't played either. That has party in the name, so it's made for parties. Okay, best simulator strategy. Microsoft Flight Sim, by the way, every single year coming out with DLCs. Why is the Microsoft Flight Sim not here? I'm just saying. I literally haven't played a single one of them. Unicorn Overload sounds funny. 95% like this game as well. Aww. Yeah, it should have been Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm just saying. Vision as the best sports. Oh my god, this is none of them. Is there like a non-option? Do people even buy FIFA anymore? Like for the game? It's just card openings. Like I don't see any gameplay ever. It's just card openings. I mean, guess Formula 1. I don't know. My dad loves this game, so maybe that. There you go. Have fun. Best multiplayer. Genshin? Just saying, where's Genshin? Online multiplayer. Co-op, I mean, that's co-op. I'm not a COD person, I don't play Call of Duty, but like that is a game that all the kids want, and like this is like such a weird category, because like every single game wants to be multiplayer now. I don't know, I guess Call of Duty. That is like the main seller a lot of times for consoles around Christmas. What is the next one? Best... No question. I'm not even gonna read the others. After watching season 2, act 2, last episode, episode 6, I was losing it. I was uncontrollably crying for hours. This one, not close. Like, not even close. If Arcane is not getting this category, the whole thing is rigged. One of the best series in general. Not like adaptation, just like one of the best series. Period. Most anticipated game. For me, it's gonna be Death Stranding because I love Death Stranding. There is 0% chance that GTA 6 is not winning this category. It's kind of like a pity vote. For example, when I have to vote, this is gonna turn into a political stream now. So when I need to vote, I'm always voting for the Green Party. I'm not in the US. Before you say I'm not in the US, yeah, I'm like, you guys are not gonna win. You guys are not gonna win, but our respect, I'm gonna vote to Death Stranding 2 here. Even though I'm well aware that GTA 6 is gonna win. Actually, I'm waiting for both games. And I have nothing against GTA 6. I'm gonna play both games as well. But Death Stranding is just such a special game. I cannot wait for the second one. Content Creator of the Year, me. Where is Hina? I know Pekora and I know Queso. What is the question? For a streamer or content creator has made an impact? I mean, in any time he steps? I have literally no idea who they are. By the way, okay, wait a second. Wait, chat, who made an impact and positive impact on the community? Where's Connor? Hello? Doing auctions, charity auctions every single year. Nothing against these three. Like, they're maybe good streamers. I don't know. Maybe they're horrible people. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. I never even heard of them. Okay, this is rigged. This is so... I mean, there's gonna be Queso for me, but... Yeah, I have no idea what Pekora is doing these days. I just don't watch Holo anymore. Best esports game. Where's Mobile Legends here? For the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to the players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates. I'm actually just wearing VCT merch. No surprises here. My decision is between League of Legends and Valorant. I think everything else is just a joke. GeoGuessr, by the way, GeoGuessr should be here. I'm just honorable mention. GeoGuessr Esport. Really nice. You should watch GeoGuessr Esport. It's actually amazing. But if I have to choose between League of Legends or Valorant, it's so hard to choose, man. I went to World's Finals League of Legends and it was so awesome. Like, it was incredibly awesome. As for like the game itself, Valorant had a console release this year, which is really, really great. Valorant has Game Changers, which is super great. Okay, League of Legends has just pushed back on their big promise. They were like, we're gonna have a big year in 2025, and they kind of were like, actually, let's just push this back a little. I have to give it to Valorant. Best is... Okay, this is like literally once again. This is exactly the same as with Arcane or No Man's Sky. Is this even a question? Like look at the votes. I mean, Kong Kong is very close. Like, he's doing a lot for Valorant in China. Kong Kong is how Faker was Season 3 in League of Legends. Pushed the game, became very popular in Korea. I think like Kong Kong is doing something similar in China right now with Valorant. So respect to him, but he has a long way to go. Faker, I just watched this guy live in London. I mean, you can hear my voice. I was screaming my heart out for this guy. He's just insane. Like there's no way anyone even gets close to him. Best esports team as well. So recognizing a specific esports team, performance and conduct. Okay, this is like, I'm not necessarily as sure about T1 as Genji. For 2024, as for a whole esports team, if I just look at 2024, I think it has to be Genji. T1 is the best team at Worlds. Absolutely no question about that. Faker is the best athlete. No question about that. But best esports team of 2024, the whole year, that has to be Genji. And that's it. Player's voice. I'm gonna do this December 2nd. Every one of you, vote Genshin here. All of them, I am through them. I think my vote has been immaculate. Let me know what were your votes in the comments. I'm very sad there is no Genshin here. I hope the players are gonna be voicing their voice. I need those primer gems. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.